I'm Jerry from Android Central, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S5 Active. The Samsung Galaxy S5 Active is a more rugged version of the Galaxy S5 that's brought to us here in the US on AT&T. It's all about the Milspec rating and the IP67 resistances. It means it's resistant to salt, dust, humidity, rain, solar radiation. You can submerge it in a meter of water for up to 30 minutes. And it's resistant to transport shock, which means you can drop it from about 3 feet high and it won't hurt anything. We did test that. The construction is much like the Galaxy S5. Here you have a removable, flexible cover with a silicone gasket around it, cut out, of course, for the camera and speaker here. This tells you a little bit about the gasket and why you need to make sure it's in place. Underneath, you've got the same 2800 milliamp hour battery. There's your speaker and camera and flash assembly. Up in the corner, you'll find your SD card and your SIM card. The exterior construction of the S5 Active isn't going to appeal to everyone, but it's necessary to make it a little bit more rugged. Around the frame, you've got this hard rubber band, but you still have the buttons and ports you would expect in the standard places. There's your volume. That's an active button that we'll talk more about later. Come around to the other side, there's your power button, just where you would expect it to be. Come up to the top, you have a 3.5mm headphone jack. That's standard. A microphone and your IR blaster are on the other side. Let's have a good look at that. Come around to the bottom, and you'll see there is a second microphone. The top one acts as noise canceling. That's your main one for your voice. Under this protective flap, you'll find your USB port. Notice there's a silicone gasket there. That's part of what makes the S5 Active water resistant. You want to make sure you have it in with a good snap. The phone will remind you of this anytime you've opened it. Come around to the back, and you'll see there's a 16 megapixel camera, as well as a single LED flash, and the heart rate sensors, the same we see on the S5. You can use it with the S Health app to measure your heart rate. Around front, you've got the front-facing camera, a proximity sensor, and ambient lighting sensor. The action button is software controlled. By default, a single press will open the activity zone, something special for the S5 Active. It includes a barometer, it tells you your height and the pressure, a compass that seems to work very well, a flashlight with adjustable blinking and brightness controls, as well as a stopwatch with a built-in lap timer. A long press of the action button will give you quick access to the camera, which can be awful handy sometimes. The 5.1-inch screen on the S5 Active is amazing. It's a Super AMOLED panel at 1080p, 432 pixels per inch. It's bright, it's beautiful, very viewable outdoors, and includes all the display modes so you can pick which looks the best for you. The software on the S5 Active, it's the same TouchWiz that you find on the standard Galaxy S5, which is a good thing. TouchWiz has come a long way since its first inception, and it's well worth a second look with features like these handy shortcuts in the notification shade. You have the same colorful icon set that you're used to from TouchWiz of old, and if you open the app drawer, you'll see where Samsung has replaced standard apps like Dialer or Contacts with their own version, though they generally work well. There's plenty from Google and AT&T pre-installed as well. Apps you may not use, like Play Music, for example, though that's worth a look. Or apps that you probably do use, like the Play Store, where you can choose from any number of apps to install on your phone. Also, don't overlook the Samsung App Store. You're prompted to sign in during the initial setup. There's a lot here, and it's well worth investigating. Don't just push it aside because it's something the internet says you shouldn't like. Overall, the camera on the S5 Active is good. It struggles a bit in low light like most smartphone cameras do, but unless you're shooting pictures for a billboard, it's going to be just fine. It's got all the shooting modes we see from other Galaxy S devices, things like dual camera, shot and more, panorama, etc., and they all work as expected. Plenty of features here. You can tap to set exposure and focus, so you know exactly what you're getting a picture of. Of course, it shoots HD video. Has plenty of picture and video modes. Here, sizes up to 16 megapixels for stills, and UHD, which is 3840 by 2160 for video. I was very impressed with the S5 Active. Not everybody needs a phone that will take extra abuse, but for the people that do, they no longer have to settle. This is a great phone with the same great features that we see in the Galaxy S5, including an amazing screen and a great camera. Yet it's going to stand up if you work in the field or are a first responder. If this sounds like you, be sure to give the S5 Active a look. I think you'll like what you see.